Hey guys, we're here in the studio and we just recorded an episode of Then Comes What, and what did we talk about?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes
Then
baby
comes-
and the baby carriage.
Then Comes What? Nathan's having Meredith is having a baby.
Yeah, Nathan will catch the baby.
He'll catch the baby. We talked about having a kid, discovering that you're pregnant, and a whole lot about just marriage and conflict and the tensions that we all have to face in marriage and having kids. And we talked for, like 3 hours? Something crazy like that, it seems like. But we had a lot of fun. And we're glad to be bringing Then Comes What back to you guys. So expect that in January. We also wanted to just give you an update on where we're at financially. We've raised about $10,000 to $12,000 so far. We're still hoping to bring in 40 by the end of the year, but we got a long way to go. So
that means 28 more.
28, yep. So if you're able, would you please pray for us, and would you give? Go to wahornmedia.com/give, and you can give a donation in any amount. And everybody who gives gets that series that we've done on biblical aesthetics, plus a free digital download of Tim's latest book, Elders Reformed.
Tim and
Jürgen, that's right.
But Jürgen's in Germany, so Jürgen doesn't matter.
Yeah, and we can cut him out of the credit.
So what I want you to think about is that we're an ungrateful people. And this church, for years, has been giving things that everybody else would require you to pay for. I want to be very clear about this. Tim Keller sells his sermons. Gospel Coalition sells everything they do. Now, they give away some freebies, but they make a ton of money off their books. Everything we do, we're all in. And I'm talking about this right now because if you know anything about us, you know we just lost an elder, and his name was Adam Spady. He was a medical doctor. He came here as a college student. He came back as a physician. And it was brutal to lose him at 43, 6 kids, a wife, but an elder par excellence. Just so good as an elder.
Yeah.
And I bring up Adam because I'm not going to tell you how much. I am going to tell you it's considerably north of $50,000 that Adam carried. Every single thing we did, he helped with. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't just his work, it wasn't just medicine, eldering, but everything he did, he carried. And so we as a church have been able to do Wahorn work, planning work, pastor's college work, publishing work, podcasting. We've been able to do that in significant part because of Adam. And now God has disciplined us as a church and you by taking Adam away. And some of you are perfectly capable of taking up an awful lot of what Adam, we have, people who are worth many millions of dollars, and they're going to leave it to their children. And it's such a waste. When we are working hard to teach you, I don't take any royalties from any of the books. And none of us live high on the hog. I live higher on the hog by far than anybody else on our pastoral staff. Most of them are making about 50?
Yeah.
About 50,000 a year. With how many children do you have?
7.
7 children. Now listen, it is your obligation, the Apostle Paul says in Galatians, that those who are taught should share all good things with their teachers. And please, if you don't like us, don't support us because we're not teaching you. But then what on earth are you watching this for? So that's what I have to say. I have watched these men for a decade now give unstintingly and generously and live off chicken squat. And their wives not bitter and complaining. And so really now is the time for all good women to push their husbands to come to the aid of the country. So that's what I have to say. Do you want me to say any more?
Thanks. Love you guys.
Yeah, we do
Merry
love
Christmas.
you very much, and we're trying to feed you and teach you as well as we can.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.